What's up, my beta bros? Maine-iac here with another Destiny 2 beta video. In today's beta video, we're going to be going over the beta itself. We're going to basically rate it on our scale and say what we like, what we didn't like, and stuff like that. For the Titan, one thing I noticed, one of the big negatives for me, is the fact that I do like the pulse grenade. I do like the grenades, how they kept them the same. I do like the barricades, and I do like this and all this or whatever. But what I don't like is the fact that every time I change it to lightning grenades and sign back out, it just automatically goes to pulse grenades, and I don't like it because I forget to switch it a lot, and then I go to throw a lightning grenade and it just starts pulsing, and I'm like, oh, what the hell. I don't know how I feel about the mobility, resilience, and recovery statistics right now. I don't think mobility should be a stat, honestly, because we're different characters, obviously. You got the Titan, he's a big, bulkier dude. You got the Hunter, slimmer, quicker dude, and then you have the Warlock, the more apt dude, I guess you could say. So I feel like mobility should still be like how it was in Destiny 1, where the Titan moves a little slower, Hunter moves a little faster, and stuff like that, because that's just the general appeal of their subclasses. You don't want a Hunter with like 1-0 mobility. That just sounds stupid. I do like the armor they gave out, the Phoenix Strife set and the Shelter in Place set for the Titan. It does look decent. As for the strike itself that they presented, I liked it. I liked the new setup. What I didn't like is being stuck with a shotgun and a grenade launcher and having to take things out with a sniper, because then it made it so I couldn't really use my sweet business because I had to use my scout rifle. And I did like the part in the strike where there was that spinning turbine that would kill you. That was fun. The boss fight, being a 3-stage boss fight like it was refreshing, more so than any strike really in Destiny 1, where it was basically, hey, boss is here, fight him, kill him. It felt more prolonged, and I kind of liked it. You also have the story missions, which I thought were a great way to reintroduce old characters. You reintroduced Amanda, Zavala, Cade, Ikora, even Saladin, I believe. Who made it out? I do not know. It felt more involved. I mean, you got to see Zavala and Cade pop their supers. That was kind of cool. We finally got to see what was behind that hidden door in the tower, which was awesome. Overall, I liked it. I believe this weapon loadout setup thing is cool, but where they did give you base weapons, I kind of just wish they gave the Titan another scout rifle. Because right here, this is where the Warlock and Hunter's exotic was. So it wouldn't have bothered with their scout rifle, but with the Titan, sweet business is in the kinetic slot, so the energy weapon, there is no scout rifle that I know of, so it kind of felt bad. The grenade launcher was nice. Kind of, the damage was, it says high damage, but the damage was kind of booty. It was absolutely kind of booty. Oh, I didn't even notice that stat roll on it. I do like the mods and stuff like that, Legendary Infusion, how it looks. The weapons look cleaner, I like it. One thing I don't understand overall, the concept is, we are Guardians, obviously, and they just destroyed the tower, but all of a sudden we have these completely different evolved abilities. Like I get it that these are going to be the supers in Destiny 2, and I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is the fact that we have these new abilities randomly out of nowhere. Like, if it's supposed to be continuity kind of story, then you'd be like, oh, hey, you went somewhere, you trained, you evolved your powers, or something like that. But no, instead it's like, oh, hey, by the way, you can do this. It just feels kind of weird to me. Just a little bit weird. And as for PvE, it's a little up and down for me. I loved the feeling of the 4v4 in quick play because that kind of control type was nice. A 2-on-1 gunfight was definitely more advantageous for the 2 side than it was the 1 side this time around, which was kind of cool. Then you have the map. I love the map for actually that they put for control. It's nice. But then you have, well, actually one thing I didn't like was the fact I got the same grenade launcher every time I completed a match, and this was like 5 matches in a row, just the same grenade launcher. The only difference was when I completed my competitive match and I got the boots instead. Which I'm not gonna say, oh no, cursed me, I got boots. That's not that. What I don't like about competitive is it's too hot and cold. It's more too clone-like of Trials of Osiris. I mean, I do like the search and destroy, like Call of Duty kind of match where it's like 4-on-4, one person dies, they're dead. I would prefer it more if that was in a 6v6 game type, because then like that first kill isn't so devastating to the team. When I played it myself, my team kept going to the wrong side and they would take their sweet ass time coming back. So it honestly feels like if you want to play competitive but you're solo queuing, you're going to have a very bad time and it's not going to be fun at all. And that just sucks. That's why I would prefer at least a 6v6, because you'd be more likely to face at least one random on the other team. And one thing I would change, I guess, is if you wipe out the enemy team and you start dismantling the thing, I think when the enemy team is all defeated, that the charge itself should not instantaneously dismantle, but it should dismantle a lot faster. Because, for example, I was in a match with a team and they had killed everybody after they let me sacrifice myself because they were on the other side, and they had killed everybody. And they had started to defuse the bomb, and then the bomb blew up and killed themselves because it took forever to defuse it, which is just stupid, because if it is supposed to be a competitive playlist, what's so competitive about the other team dying but still winning? I do get the fact that, hey, it's a bomb, but the fact that it blows up so quickly makes it feel like it gives it a false sense of rush, because I honestly think competitive should be like a more drawn out, where are they, okay, let's attack here kind of thing. But I don't know. I know a lot of people like it, so my opinion doesn't really matter. I'm just an average gamer. I'm not really a competitive person in the first place. Overall, with all the server errors that Destiny experienced when the beta launched and throughout, with the error code termite and caterpillar and stuff like that, I do like how they did the rewards for gear and stuff like that, how you got something different from here, something different from here, and something different from here, so it gave you motivation to try everything. What I don't like is the unexplained evolution of powers. I don't like competitive. I do like quick play though. I do like the map. One reason why I don't like competitive is because that map, in my opinion, just absolutely sucks. There's just so many long corridors, like so many long hallways and quick corners at the same time. There's not a lot of mid-range areas. It's either you're standing down a mile-long hallway or you're turning a corner to another mile-long hallway. At least that's what it seems like. Overall, I'd probably rate this beta a B minus. Actually, I'd probably go with B minus with all the server issues. I do understand the server issues, but Come on, you've been preparing for this beta release. You should have at least fix some of the server issues. Not only that, but when the beta released for PS2 early and they had that termite issue, and then the open beta came out that Friday after, 3 days after, they even warned people, hey, you're probably gonna get termite, because they didn't bother to fix it. I don't know how hard it is, but to me it's just kind of disappointing. I hope that there aren't any major bugs when it releases September 6th, and if there is, release it maybe a week later and fix the freaking bugs, because no one wants to go to a game, pre-order it for $100 like you're freaking charging on the PSN, which is, first of all, ridiculous, because your DLCs from Destiny 1 basically were nothing, and if it's the same thing for Destiny 2, then it's basically nothing. And if I get a buggy game, I will probably demand my money back. I hate to be that kind of person. I mean, I know a lot of people demanded their money back from pre-orders because they're like, oh, Destiny 2 beta, it was fucking terrible. There are a lot of people who think this game was good, but there are a lot of people who thought this beta actually kind of ruined their image of Destiny and Destiny 2 and stuff like that. So they just straight up canceled their beta. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna ride it out September 6th. I'm gonna see what the actual game is like, give it a chance. Thank God, I don't think it's gonna be like a No Man's Sky kind of thing, but we'll see. Can't be disappointed if the full game hasn't released yet, so I'm not disappointed. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I kind of rambled a little bit. I hope that was understandable, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.